This will be my 6th reaction to Jackson Browne. What's up guys, GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. This is a request by one of my Patreons, Melissa. Thank you so much for your support. So we are checking out The Pretender and the other songs that I've reacted to from Jackson Browne. For the most part, they're on the Running on Empty album. And that song itself, Running on Empty, has been my favorite song by him so far. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and I was gonna look this up. Yes, this is from 1976, from the album The Pretender. I'm guessing this is the first song on the album. But yeah, let's get right into it. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Friday night is the best time. And if you would like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon over here. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. Back to 1976.
I'm gonna rent myself a house in the shade of the freeway. Gonna pack my lunch in the morning and go to work each day. And when the evening rolls around, I'll go on home and lay my body down. Morning light comes streaming in, I'll get up and do it again. Amen. Say it again. Amen. I wanna know what became of the changes we waited for love to bring. Were they only the fitful dreams of some greater awakening? I've been aware of the time going by. They say in the end it's the wink of an eye. And when the morning light comes streaming in, you'll get up and do it again. Amen. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender, where the sirens sing and the church bells ring and the junk man pounds his fender, where the veterans dream of the fight, fast asleep at the traffic light, and the children solemnly wait for the ice cream vendor. Out into the cool of the evening strolls the pretender. He knows that all his hopes and dreams begin and end there. Ships bearing their dreams sail out of sight. I'm gonna find myself a girl who can show me what laughter means, and we'll fill in the missing colors in each other's paint by number dreams. And then we'll put our dark glasses on and we'll make love until our strength is gone. And when the morning light comes streaming in, Well, get up and do it again. Get it up again. I'm gonna be a happy idiot and struggle for the legal tender.
I'm gonna be a happy idiot. I think that so far encompasses the meaning of the song.
And struggle for the legal tender. Where the elves take aim and lay their claim to the heart and the soul of the spender. And believe in whatever may lie in those things that money can buy. Oh, true love could have been a contender. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender
Oh,
who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. Say a
I have to listen to that again.
Say a Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. Say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there for the pretender? Say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there for the pretender? Are you prepared for the pretender?
This song is making me question my own reality. Am I the pretender as well? First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Man, straight away, I think we have to check out the lyrics. But what I can tell you so far is that this is very like a introspective analysis, and he's saying how like we a happy idiot, right? I remember that phrase. It's like, oh, you're pretending, right, that everything is all right, that this is normal. And it talks about, you know, the veterans at the wheel and how they're thinking about the war. And at some point he questions, like, whatever happened to all this about love? And I think he's referencing the hippie movement, right, from the late 60s, because, you know, this is 1976. And I really like how it takes us back to that era, right? Today is 2026, but this is, oh wow, actually, so it was 50 years ago. This came out 50 years ago, exactly. And how times have changed, of course. Society is different, people are different, just everything is, you know, different. But the way he describes it, I'm picturing in my head, okay, this was life back then. So I'm gonna go over some of the lyrics here. This line too. Gonna pack my lunch in the morning and go to work each day. And when the evening rolls around, I'll go on home and lay my body down. And when the morning light comes streaming in, I'll get up and do it again. It's that stuck in the cycle, 9 to 5 routine. Most people are, you know, living through it. You just have to work. You're living to work, and you're working to live, which is not the way, right? And like, how do you fix that? It's really tough. I mean, I don't have the answers here. I'm sorry. But just thinking about it, it really, it sucks, right? How people have to go through that. I mean, I've been through that. I'm sure you have been through that. And it's just like, why is it such a struggle for like the 99%, and then there's that 1% that are to the extreme, unfathomably wealthy and with all this power. But anyway, going back to this. I want to know what became of the changes. This is what I'm referencing. We waited for love to bring. Were they only the fitful dreams of some greater awakening? I've been aware of the time going by. They say it's the end. It's the wink of an eye. And when the morning light comes streaming in, you'll get up and do it again. So he goes back to that ending from the first verse, tying it together, doing it again. It's like, what is that? The definition of being crazy? When you just keep doing things again and again and pretending that they're gonna be different, that there's gonna be a change, but there's not. And that's what he's saying here. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender. Man. There's for the ice cream, and the children solemnly wait for the ice cream vendor. This is quite a visual in my head, because you don't see that these days. I mean, I guess in some parts, right? But it's not like the ice cream truck is a big deal now the way it used to be back then. And you hear the sound, right? The bell of the ice cream truck, and it's just like, man, that just brings me back to those times. In my head, of course, I wasn't living through it. I was born in the 90s, but I'm going to find myself a girl who can show me what laughter means. So this part gets a little bit more uplifting. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to find love, fill in the missing colors. Okay, in each other's paint by number dreams, and okay, then he gets into the sexual part of the song. Sure, that's fair. I'm going to be a happy idiot. Then immediately goes into that. It's like back to reality. Where the ads take aim and lay their claim to the heart and the soul of the spender. Like consuming, right? You see that more. I mean, if this was big in 1976, it's so much bigger now. Everything, I feel like most of the problems that people were facing in the 70s have just been amplified a lot more today. Oh, and how he finishes here. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. That is like destruction, right? To shatter your dreams. And this is why I'm thinking, am I one of the pretenders as well? Because I remember like 10 years ago, I was like, man, I'm so young. I can do this. I'm working. I'm doing stuff. I'm being productive. I have all these dreams. I wanted to do this. And what am I doing now? Reactions, sure. I mean, I'm happy about it, of course. But it's like time just keeps going, and I'm not in the place where I used to be. And he's referencing love, money, and all these things, and it's just like it's catching up to me now, and I don't feel so young anymore. And so am I just pretending that things are fine and that things are gonna work out? I don't know. I really don't know. This song is getting to me mentally. But it's super solid, of course. The drum, I like the drum pattern on this, and most of Jackson Browne's songs, I think the drummer is super solid. A little bit of a guitar in there, different instruments. I think it's the way he composes the music, it's like really nice sounding. It softens the blow a little bit to such strong lyrics that are like, man, the struggle is real. All right, well, thank you, Melissa. I think it was that I've already said it. Shout out to you, also to Brad Taggart, and everyone watching. If you have more suggestions, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.